still on top of the Balance Director Teletainment this morning, we get a very candid guest in the building. They do something where they make me always smile, because when it comes to our leaders of tomorrow and looking at the way they push ourselves out there, it makes me believe that truly hope they for inside the country. But of course, now we go let us know who they inside the studio this morning.
Yeah, just to let you know, we tell you say when we come back, we'll talk about forex trading, but still, nothing say we'll not get the forex experts in the house, and very soon we'll actually get them in the house, so please still stay tuned. But this particular guest now, personally, will sunshine some things concerning our sustainable development goals, if we even still have any, for inside Wobodo, Nigeria, because she gets an NGO where they cater on educating the leaders of tomorrow, as we call them, on our sustainable development goals. Join me, welcome Ibiyinka. Ibiyinka, good to have you.
Good morning. Thank you, Ubi. Thank you.
Welcome. So tell us really about this this your project where you get. What's in the day all about, where the idea come from?
Okay, so I run an NGO called Project 17, and I advocate for sustainable development goals, which are global goals set by the United Nations, and Nigeria is a member state of the United Nations. So these goals, we're supposed to achieve them by 2030. So there are 17 goals in general. They are goals I'm passionate about. And these are things that would move Nigeria forward if you can actually achieve those goals.
But we need to understand what be development goals. What's the need for? Why is there a need for us to accomplish certain development goals, and what's it all about?
Okay, so the United Nations figured out that we have issues bordering around these particular goals, so that was why they came about it. So there are 17 goals. These are issues that are bordering our community. For example, the first goal, I'm passionate about 5 of these goals.
Yes.
Even though I advocate for 17 of these goals, there are 17 goals in general, but I'm passionate about 5 of them, which the first is no poverty. That is goal 1. Also goal 2, end hunger. We will all agree that there's hunger in the land. There's hunger in Nigeria. Also, climate action. You will also agree with me that our environment is something else right now. We need to really work on it, especially the waste management. And also, I'm passionate about goal 4, which is quality education. I feel like everyone deserves quality education. And the last goal, which is goal 17, partnership for the goals, which borders around both the private sector and the public sector, and we ourselves as individuals acting on these goals to make it possible to be achieved.
So what do you actually do, Project 17? Now, you want to educate students on these goals?
Okay, yeah, so Project 17 focuses on younger generations, which are the students and children. We want to teach them on these goals so that they can emulate these goals and act on them.
What are you teaching them about, that Nigeria we're poor or we're hungry?
No.
So what do you teach them?
So we're teaching them on the goals and how to achieve those goals. So, for example, how to achieve quality education, how to make our environment clean, which is climate action, how to manage your waste, recycling.
Give us realistic examples.
Especially with the poverty.
Yes.
Or let's say the hunger, because now we know hunger is in the land.
So what will be the practical step what you do to make sure, say, hunger come off of the land based on Project 17?
Okay, so like I said, we advocate for the goals because a lot of people don't even know about the goals.
Very true.
So we try to put it out there to let them know that these problems are real and we need to act on it now. So for end hunger, we try to let them know to cut waste, which boils around also food safety and also the sustainability agriculture, how to, cultivate more foods that are sustainable, that we can keep, we can also package. Those are the steps to take to achieve no poverty. End hunger. If you want to end hunger, you have to. The root is agriculture, so you have to tackle all the problems of agriculture. We borders around food security, food safety, packaging, and a whole lot.
I think this is amazing because. On one hand, you'd actually let them know of some other challenges that they face for entire Wobodo, Nigeria. On the second hand, you'd actually let them know what we can do to combat those challenges. And this is actually very good for the younger generation. Now, when this particular project will take place?
Okay, so we are having, Project 17 will be hosting 300 students from public school in Lagos State.
Public school, I like that.
Yes, for Children's Day, because we are passionate about kids and children. We center on children because the younger generation, because they learn fast,
Very
they
true.
also emulate, and they can correct. In fact, they are the best set of people to correct even we, the adult. They go back home to tell their parents, Mom, Dad, don't do this, don't do
What
this.
age are we
don't do it
talking
this
about
way."
now?
Okay, from age 8 to age 16.
Okay, so now I did look with what all you said. I mean, it's quite encouraging and it's very, very good. So you as young as we all are, we have people like you who they come outside to push things. We go make sure say our country go reach the permanent site. But you know, if to say you don't reach 50, I go talk to okay, you don't gather enough money. Maybe you don't reach near retirement age. You don't gather enough funds, and this is not what you want to do as a CSR. But you're just as young as we all are, and it can't be like say this thing they plenty. How you they take manage the funds? Where you they gather? How do you even bring it together? Because it looks like a huge thing.
Okay.
Because I think you need facilitators.
Well, yeah, true. I'm passionate about humanity and everything that surrounds it, and also development. So that led me to start this movement called Project 17. And yes, it's a big deal also, but I'm very grateful because I have people that are willing to support and also partner with Project 17 to make this dream achievable. So for instance, for my next project, which is happening May 26th, in commemoration of Children's Day in Nigeria, we have partners, we have people that have come forward to say, oh, I like what you're doing and I want to support it.
This is
so
good.
That is how.
So tell us more about the event, where they actually take place, where are you
Okay.
training them?
The event is going to take place at POIS Graduate Finishing Academy, which is at Jakonde here in Lekki. So we'll be bringing down 300 students from public schools in Lagos State, and we'll be teaching them. It's going to be a fun activity, not the regular
Does
school
POIS
thing.
have the capacity to handle 300?
Yes, they have an open space which is giving us for free that we can use it to accommodate the students.
Fantastic. So how you go take note which schools to take? Because there are a lot of public schools in Lagos. So what will be the mode of selection? Now,
Okay.
persons a bit person.
No. So the principal would have to select the brightest students because we want bright minds. We also want people that are willing to work on these goals. So the principal of the schools would select brightest student from the school to attend the event.
This is amazing, Ibiyinka. Now, if person want to follow you on top social media platform to see more of your projects, how can they follow you?
Okay, so on Instagram, my handle is at Ibiyinks, and you can also follow at project17.ng. On Twitter also it is at project17.ng, and on Facebook, Project 17 Nigeria. On LinkedIn also you can follow us at Project 17.
Wow.
Good one, and we wish you all the best. Keep
Thank you.
sowing higher and achieving greatness.
Thank
And
you
we're always
very
there
much.
to support you.
We are
Ibiyinka.
always here.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
this
very
morning.
much.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.